the most dangerous.
And the freedom. That's all day free reign. But we still gotta follow the rules and do. And this team that I put together will help you do that.
he broke his leg, he had a limp on his right foot. And that right foot would never be the same. Gouging out the victim's eyeballs because his eyesight was deteriorating. He was having problems with his eyes. Now, this added a little bit of anxiety to Lewis's life, and there was the situation.
the difference in ages. And we're really looking at how that older folks seem to be buying into it. They are more serious.
Hello, welcome to my sketchbook tour for the month of April. This was the page that I showed you on my last sketchbook tour. Nothing is really new here except for this page on the right that has lettering which says actively look for inspiration. I often write quotes on my notebook as a sort of reminder for myself. This spread here is a bit chaotic. I just draw what's on my mind or the closest thing I see. Sometimes I end up scribbling random things. Like the writings on the bottom left part are the list of movies that I've recently watched and my ratings for each of them. And this was the time that I had an idea of creating a logo for myself. One tiny concept would lead to another one, then to another much better one, until finally I would come up with the thing that I want. And the drawings on the right are from Pinterest photos. Okay, this page on the left is just a bunch of notes from a video that I came across one day that talked about Bloom's taxonomy. The video mainly talked about how to be an expert at anything. If you're interested in the topic, I'll post the link of the video in the description below. Now going over to the page right here. I know it's not really the best. Sometimes there are days that I just feel like drawing random things just to fill the page with whatever. Maybe if you're having this kind of problem, prompts might help you. I don't do it myself because I find it restricting. I shared this page in one of my vlogs. That time we jogged in the neighborhood while carrying a pen and a notebook. Took a lot of breaks in between to catch our breath and to draw some of the interesting spots we've seen along the way. Like this one on the right page is a kind of huge abandoned house and it looked really interesting. I know I can capture the essence more if I drew it in digital, but I'm only limited to what I have that time, which is a pen and a notebook. But hey, it's not so bad. I have shown this page in one of my vlogs and also posted a photo in my community post. This is the sketch I did when I was conceptualizing my logo. By now you've probably have seen which one I've picked. Another page that doesn't really have meaning. Oh, I've written a short review about a book I have read recently. It's a non-fiction book entitled A Year of Less by Kate Flanders, I think. The book talks about her life, her spending habits, and a shopping ban that she practices. I don't want to rate it because it's a memoir, but honestly, I didn't really get anything out of the book. This was after we went to Walmart to buy a table. And then this day was when I finally got a proper tripod. So onesie sticker for the tripod, and the sticker in the Amazon packaging. You've probably noticed that there's a lot of sketches in contour line style. It's one of the line styles that really helped me let go of control and help me use my intuition more in drawing. I don't know, I like how it turns out every time. I like the looseness of it. I think it's safe to say that it's one of my favorite style of drawing. This page is also in one of my recent vlogs. I drew a scene in the Electric Life of Louis Wayne, the movie. If you haven't watched it, I recommend it to you. It's a bit lighthearted but sad at the same time. Before watching the film, I didn't know who Louis Wayne was, but I was familiar with his works. On the right side is when I discovered using brush pens have a really nice effect on drawing lines. I like the variation of the line weight and how easily it is to shade things. For this page, I also use a brush pen. The old man here is for a character design assignment. And again, I posted the process of doing this in my previous vlog. And also I uploaded the final artwork in my Instagram account. And these right here are a couple of doodles still using a brush pen. As you can see, the images are on the smaller side, so it's a bit of a challenge to nail down the details. I'm really new to using this medium, so if you have tips, please let me know. I'd appreciate all the help I can get. Okay, this page screams half-assery because there's literally zero effort done in these pages. So you can see there's a menu here. The idea behind this is that I wanted to turn our kitchen to like a pretend cafe, so I made a hand-drawn menu. This is just a draft, but I plan to add the drinks like the coffee drinks, the tea, and the smoothie that we are able to do in the kitchen. And then this wish list is related to the home cafe idea. Instead of writing it down, I doodled the item that I wanted to buy, so when we decided to shop, I can just refer back to this list. I'm the type of person who needs notes, otherwise I'd be lost or get easily distracted. And finally, the last page for now is a brush pen illustration of food illustration. For this one, I'm planning to do a gouache or watercolor illustration that's gonna be bigger than this, and I want to frame it or like make it into a poster size and post it on the wall in the kitchen. And that's the last one for the sketchbook tour. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye and take care.